Before you buy a Salesforce account, you need to watch this video. There's a million CRM options out there nowadays, but for some reason, businesses just keep choosing Salesforce when there's better options out there. Well, if you're a beginner, you might be wondering, what even is a CRM? A CRM is basically the best way to communicate with your customers and leads. Of course, there's tons of variations and options out there, but the basic CRM should always include these minimums: a way to add and manage your customer contact information, send and track emails, and also ideally be able to log all phone calls. There's some exceptions to this. However, this is really a minimum requirement for when I'm looking for a CRM. So let's check out the first one on the list, Salesforce. Everyone is pretty much familiar with Salesforce. You either hate it or you love it. But overall, Salesforce does still manage to stand tall in the field with CRM tech. And in this video, we're going to see if that still rings true. So Salesforce literally integrates with everything. If you're using any third-party marketing tools or building anything outside of Salesforce, it will integrate with Salesforce. It makes it super customizable, and it has an awesome repository of learning resources and helpful guides that will teach you and train you on how to use the Salesforce system for you and your team. The number one complaint that you're going to see from Salesforce and people that use Salesforce is pricing. Overall, it charges per user, not great, and also jacks up the pricing immediately as soon as you go to the next tier for services. And really, the setup can be either super simple or really complex. It just depends on your needs, but ultimately it really comes down to the pricing. So then you might be asking, well, what are the alternatives? If Salesforce is too pricey, what's a better option? I don't know about you, but I've been seeing a lot of ads for Monday.com, and to set the record straight, Monday.com is not a CRM. It's really a sales project management system, which is basically like another Asana, which, if you don't know what that is, it's kind of like a fancy to-do list that lets you manage a lot of tasks and projects in an easy to navigate interface. But the pricing is overall about half the price of Salesforce for the basic version, but it still does charge per seat. So if you have multiple employees or if you're working with freelancers, the monthly cost can quickly stack up. Next up on the list is Go High Level. So it's a little bit newer marketing tool. It sells itself as like a one-stop shop for everything you need: email, chat, website development, funnels, and with everything nowadays, they also have AI. They seem to be popping up more and more now, but they've been around for a while and have been amassing a cult-like following. But if I'm being honest, the biggest thing that puts me off is their UI. For such a large company, it has the most generic homepage, along with fonts not even matching, and just, come on. Now, they don't really do a good job of detailing what features they offer from the website, and that's obviously intentional. But from what I can find online, it pretty much compares equally with all the other CRMs out there. But what's most important to note is, even with the basic plan, it's pretty expensive. It starts at $97 a month. Now, of course, you can start with the free trial for 14 days, or if you scroll down, there's an option for 30 days. So do what you will with that information. And my personal favorite, HubSpot. Can't really go wrong with HubSpot. Has literally all the same features of all the other previous CRMs we just reviewed, but the interface is what pleases me the most, to be honest. It really doesn't overcomplicate itself. It doesn't make unnecessary customizations. Once you sign up, you can start using the platform pretty much right out of the box. For the everyday small business owner, it's simple enough to import and export your customer lists from other systems, either manually or using some automations. But the integrations are pretty solid with most other apps, but for some reason, you may need to use a plugin like Zapier maybe for some go-in-betweens. But like I said, most other businesses really don't need that level of automation to start with. And when it comes to pricing, can't really beat HubSpot. To quote Julius Caesar, if it's free, it's for me. That's all you need to know about their pricing. Once you exceed the maximum threshold for contacts or emails, then it might be time to upgrade. But till then, this really is the best option. So if you ask me, the winner is clearly HubSpot, but to be truly fair, it depends on your business needs and your budget. So do your own research, use the free trials to your advantage, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.